here again. Some of you probably remember that I had joined the Scouts many years ago when I was 6 years old. There were lots of interesting events in my life that I had experienced with the Scouts. But the most interesting event is going to happen soon. Together with 120 Scouts from Birmingham, I'm going to Kandерстег International Scout Centre in Switzerland. We are going there by coach via the Channel Tunnel to France and then on to Switzerland, where we are going to spend a whole week skiing and doing other winter sports. I am very excited about this opportunity and really look forward to learning how to alpine ski. But before we go, Scout leaders had organised a team building day at Blackwell Scout Centre in Birmingham. I'm going to show you what activities were available for us that day. These were simple but fun games which allowed us to meet other people in our teams, learn each other's names, exercise preparing for our forthcoming event. To start with, all the Scouts have been divided into groups of 15 to 20 people and asked to arrange ourselves in lines in alphabetical order of our first names. Then we were asked to arrange in lines by first letter of our surnames, then by shoe size, and eventually by birthday month. You can see as Simon Cardell got us into action.
Can you get yourselves ordered by the month that you were born in? So January at the front and December at the back.
After that, we all took part in different fun activities, moving from one to another, mainly outdoors. They split our group into two and asked to pass a few balls along the line. Then the last person in the line should run as fast as they could around the second part of the group, who were quickly passing a basketball to each other, counting rounds. Then we swapped places. The ones who were passing the basketball around now did the running and vice versa. The group that was able to have more passes in the basketball task won. Second activity was throwing a basketball. Again, we competed against each other within the two parts of the team.
Right, bigger one. The biggest one.
The third activity was really after working together, where we needed to hook some blocks from the platform and move them aside.
This way. You just need to let go of the tension. Okay. This way. Like that.
First part of our team didn't do very well, but we learnt from their mistakes and managed to remove quite a few blocks.
Like a straight line, people.
The fourth activity was funny and enjoyable. We all had a half of the pipe and our task was to hold them in the way so that the balls can go along from the beginning to the basket.
Hands out of the pipe.
Oh wait, there's another one. Let's go and flash.
Right, there's another one.
Another one!
And then the closest to finishing, yeah, by far.
The fifth activity was the most difficult both physically and mentally. The task was to move 5 numbered tyres from one pole to another, making sure that the smaller tyre is always on the top of the bigger one and not the other way around. There was a third pole available to help accomplish the task.
The 1 goes on the 3. The 4 goes on the 5. Do it. The 1 goes on the 4. Yeah. Do it. Right. 2 goes on that one. The 2 1 on the 2. 1 on the 3. 1 on 3. 2 on the 4. 2 on the 4. 2 on the 4. Go. 1 on the 2. 1 on the there. 3 on there. Right. One back over here.
There were lots of shouting and hard work, but Simon said that we were the only team who managed to finish the task almost in time. We were very glad about that.
2 on the 1 we don't. Oh my god.
What happen is you can't put one hand here, one knee here, and then take your other foot off the ground, because that puts all my weight on these 2 people, and we don't want that to happen. What you've got to do is spread your weight across as many different people. So perhaps have one knee on here.
The last 6 activity was physical again. John asked us to hold wooden bars in pairs, and one person at a time was supposed to go along trying to distribute their weight between the different bars. It was a brilliant exercise as it let us joke and laugh all the way, let us know each other and rely on each other's support.
Nice and easy.
Can't get any closer. Sorry, the second one.
Watch her slide down.
That one at the end's going to be too low for
So, that was our fun activity day. All of us really enjoyed these simple but useful games. I hope we have a good time travelling to Switzerland. They told us that they had a lot of snow in Kandерsteg this winter. Depth is about 1 metre and temperatures sometimes fall as low as minus 26 degrees. Gosh, that is really cold for us. We rarely have temperatures below freezing here in Britain. I hope to post some more videos before I go, so stay tuned. Goodbye.